Yawning is a fascinating and universal behavior that has intrigued scientists and laypeople alike for centuries. Despite its common occurrence, the exact reasons why we yawn are still not fully understood. However, there are several theories and scientific explanations that shed light on this curious phenomenon. Let's delve into the science behind yawning and explore the various hypotheses that attempt to explain why we yawn. The physiology of yawning. Yawning is an involuntary action that involves opening the mouth wide, taking a deep breath, and then exhaling. This process is often accompanied by stretching and can last for several seconds. The act of yawning is controlled by the brain, specifically the hypothalamus, which regulates various bodily functions, including sleep and wakefulness. Theories behind yawning. 1. Oxygen and carbon dioxide regulation. One of the earliest theories about yawning suggested that it helps regulate the levels of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the blood. According to this hypothesis, yawning occurs when there is a buildup of carbon dioxide and a lack of oxygen in the blood. By taking a deep breath during a yawn, we increase oxygen intake and expel carbon dioxide, thus restoring the balance. However, this theory has been largely debunked by modern research, which has shown that yawning does not significantly affect blood gas levels. 2. Brain cooling hypothesis. A more recent and widely accepted theory is the brain cooling hypothesis. This theory posits that yawning helps cool the brain, which can become overheated due to various factors such as stress, fatigue, or prolonged mental activity. When we yawn, the influx of cool air into the mouth and the increased blood flow to the brain help dissipate excess heat, thereby improving cognitive function and alertness. Studies have shown that people are more likely to yawn in warm environments or when they are feeling tired, supporting the idea that yawning serves a thermoregulatory function. 3. State change hypothesis. Another theory suggests that yawning is a way to facilitate transitions between different states of arousal or alertness. For example, we often yawn when we are tired and about to fall asleep, or when we are waking up and transitioning from a state of sleep to wakefulness. Yawning may help prepare the brain for these changes by increasing alertness and promoting a state of readiness. This theory is supported by observations that yawning is more common during periods of boredom or inactivity when there is a need to maintain alertness. 4. Social and communicative functions. Yawning also appears to have social and communicative functions. Contagious yawning, where seeing or hearing someone else yawn triggers a yawn in the observer, is a well-documented phenomenon. This type of yawning is thought to be linked to empathy and social bonding. Studies have shown that contagious yawning is more common among individuals who are closely related or have strong social connections. It is believed that this behavior helps synchronize group activities and promotes social cohesion. Yawning in different species. Yawning is not unique to humans. It is observed in many other animals, including mammals, birds, and reptiles. The reasons for yawning in these species may vary, but some commonalities suggest that yawning serves similar functions across different taxa. For example, yawning in animals is often associated with changes in activity levels, such as waking up or preparing for sleep. In social animals, contagious yawning may also play a role in group dynamics and communication. The role of neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers in the brain, are believed to play a significant role in yawning. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward, has been shown to induce yawning when administered in certain doses. Other neurotransmitters, such as serotonin and oxytocin, are also implicated in the regulation of yawning. These findings suggest that yawning may be influenced by the brain's chemical environment and could be linked to various physiological and psychological states. Yawning and health. Yawning can also provide insights into an individual's health. Excessive yawning, for instance, can be a symptom of certain medical conditions, such as sleep disorders, anxiety, depression, and neurological disorders like multiple sclerosis or Parkinson's disease. In these cases, yawning may be a response to underlying issues with sleep regulation, stress, or brain function. Understanding the patterns and triggers of yawning can therefore be useful in diagnosing and managing these conditions.